2 times a year, the speedrun event Pace happens, where runners submit games that they speedrun to show off their skills and favorite games, all in the name of charity. During the past few events, there's been a segment dedicated to doing a special type of speedrun, multi-person relay races. At their 2023 fall event, they held a Mario 64 70-star 70-person relay. At their summer 2024 event, they had Mario 64 120-star 120-person relay. And this last Pace, fall 2024, they did a Mario Sunshine 44-person any% relay. These relay runs have been organized and hosted by speedrunner and my friend KingJO444. Sadly, he didn't attend this Pace, but JJSRL and the SETI within stepped up to host this time. King J asked if I wanted to react to the run live with him, and that's when I had the best idea I had in the last 3 months just hit me. I was going to compete against the relay in a Super Mario Sunshine any% race. The obvious outcome should be that I beat them, since the estimate for Pace was a 2:40 time, and my PB is a 1:53.50. However, I haven't done an any% run in a long time, and with the relay crowd consisting of both brand new and top runners, I'd say the skill curve was somewhat even. With everything set up, all I had to do was wait for the relay to start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You can start.
The beginning of the run went the same for both parties. Airstrip went well, we had to watch Mario get wrongly imprisoned, we waterboarded Shadow Mario in broad daylight, and made our way into the first level of the game, Bianco Hills. At this point, I was ahead of the relay by about 20 seconds, and I would stay that way throughout Bianco, mostly due to the delay between switching runners for the relay. Episodes 2 through 4 were carried by decent movement, and I got great RNG for Bianco 5 and was able to get a gold split, meaning I had completed this segment faster than I ever have before. As a side note, I had my splits hidden during the run, since my goal wasn't to PB, but to win the race, and I didn't want to stress myself out over it. After Bianco 5, we head to Gelato Beach with our first obnoxious trick of the run, GBS. No, not that GBS. I'm talking about Gelato Beach skip. This shine at the hut is the shine for episode 8, which if collected will get us access to episodes 1 through 7, meaning we only have to get this one shine to access Shadow Mario and finish Gelato early. I'd say thank God the skip exists, but this trick sucks. And the time it took for me to do GBS, the relay not only caught up to me, but made it to episode 7. And it doesn't make it any easier for me when they have a top runner showing off the most insane way to do the trick.
Alright, he's going for a crazy GBS! Oh my god!
Alright, well, I just sidestep real quick.
Well done.
After a full 7 minutes, I finally got the shine and proceeded to gold episode 7, leaving Gelato Beach before the relay can. Pianta Village is the next stop in the run. In episode 1, we wrangle up these chomplets. Episode 2, we race Piantissimo, and episode 3 is the Inferno. This level is designed to make us go underneath the stage to reach the center of the village, surrounded by fire goop, and we don't have flood for any of it. However, we can abuse the invincibility frames to travel over the goop and skip the long intended path. This trick is usually a toss-up on whether I landed or not, and today it decided to kill me over, and over, and over. Before the relay had started, they established they would be saving after every shine in case of game overs. Logically, I should have also done the same, but I thought to myself, there's no way I fumble so hard I game over during the run, right?
In 64, so it kind of translates over. Swagathin!
Oh no! At this point, it felt like all hope was lost. Since I didn't save, I would have to restart the run from the beginning, which would put me 40 minutes behind the relay. But I wasn't satisfied. Thinking about it, if the run makes the estimate, they have another 2 hours to go, and my personal best was just under that, meaning there was still a chance I could win despite the game over. I reset my timer and started a new run, determined to surpass the relay.
That's okay, he's new to the game. Swag shouldn't be going for... Now the clown outfit.
Dude, no, bro literally locked in. Hooray.
Oh.
Second try, Maddie.
Oh, dude, he's got this though. Like, you know, fake scanned in front of me.
Oh, okay, we don't die to Inferno Skip again.
Go, JJ.
By the time I had made it back to the Inferno, the relay was on episode 5 of Pinna Park. Technically episode 6, but I'll elaborate on that later. Pianta 4 is nothing special, but Pianta 5 has our next obnoxious trick that could ruin us. Yoshi Skip. To do this trick, we have to clip into this tree to get under the goo so we don't have to unlock Yoshi, which requires you to beat episode 4 of Pinna Park. Unfortunately, I whiffed this trick hard the first time around, but I got it on the second shot, which I desperately needed for a chance to catch up. The rest of Pianta Village is subpar, and I leave Pianta 7 with the relay team on Rico 3, only 8 shines ahead of me. Pinna Park is the next stage we need to tackle, which has a very easy beginning. A roller coaster mech fight, a secret level, a red coin mission, and crushing an invasive species in their first seconds of life. Episode 5 is where we reach the hardest part of Pinna Park, and maybe even the whole game. Wait a second, doesn't that split say Pinna 6? Yes, and it's because I'm doing early Yoshi go-round. Within the park, there's a merry-go-round that's missing an orange Yoshi, which we're supposed to replace in episode 6 to access the secret level for the shine. Despite the park being unloaded, the merry-go-round has the same properties as if we were in the park, meaning Shine 6 is technically accessible in this level as long as we can get an orange Yoshi to it. EYG is no easy trick though, since we have to clip into the park without triggering the loading zone. This process requires quick movement, glitches, and the right timing to pull it off. In the first 2 attempts I failed because I forgot how to manipulate the enemies, but the third attempt barely scraped by with a close clip to get into the park. I took this secret level safe, hoping the relay runners may get hasty at points to help me catch up, and I took down Shadow Mario once again, bringing us to the next level, Rico Harbor. Rico was mostly a laundry list of small mistakes. A slow episode 1 movement, missing the cage once in episode 3, a hasty death in episode 4, a slow blooper fight in episode 5, straight up dying in episode 6, and having a slow Shadow Mario in episode 7. Episode 2 was the biggest embarrassment of the run since I missed the blooper race skip. Normally, you have to take a blooper around this course, but take too long and you get booted from the level. There's a way to do this shine without the blooper if we set off the triggers for these 2 areas here and here, which will make the game think we completed the course. The embarrassing part of missing the skip is that it's the first time I'd ever missed it in my life, and I was forced to re-enter the level, losing massive time. By the end of Rico Harbor, the relay had been having hiccups and was in Sirena Beach too, putting me now at just a 3 shine deficit from being caught up. Before entering Sirena Beach, we have to make a quick detour to finish off Bianco Hills. Episode 6 is a floodless platformer, and Episode 7 is another Shadow Mario mission, which went as smoothly as I could have hoped for. To get into Sirena Beach, we need to eat the pineapple blocking the pipe with Yoshi, which actually means we have to take down Shadow Mario again. Episode 1 of Sirena Beach features a Splatoon 3 reference and makes you fight a phantom manta ray who splits apart like mitosis, trailing electric goo behind it. While in the middle of the fight, the relay completed Sirena 2, meaning I'll have to start moving faster if I wanted to pass them. I finished the boss fight and continued through Sirena Beach with a rather slow but safe Episode 2 and execute a perfect banana clip to get the shine in Episode 3. I was now neck and neck with the relay on Episode 4 and the Casino Secret, although they finished the shine while I'm still in the middle of it. This game of catch-up lasts into the next shine with the King Boo fight, a battle entirely dependent on RNG, which helps pull me closer to the relay crowd, and Episode 6 was the shine to seal the deal. Episode 6 of Sirena requires Mario to clean up the electric goop all over the beach, and here it's worth it to note that the relay and I are playing on different versions. The relay crowd is playing on the Japanese GameCube disc, and I'm playing on the 3D All-Stars collection on the Switch. In the case of Episode 6 of Sirena Beach, the Japanese version of the game is much tighter on the amount of goop you have to clean compared to other versions. Because of this, the relay wasn't able to clean up the goop in time and had to replay the shine, meaning after an hour and a half, I was finally ahead of the relay. It's not over till the fat lady sings though, so I stay locked in to finish out Episode 7 and move on to the final stage in the run, Noki Bay. If there was one word I could use to describe Noki Bay, it would be annoying. Episode 1 is a boring climb up to where the waterfall is to clear up the rodent problem. Episode 2 actually has a really cool clip, so I'll excuse it. But episode 3 is just a red coin mission underwater, which is meant to train us for the far worse episode 4, Eely Mouse Dentist. The eel isn't actually too hard, but it's just an incredibly long shine with an air meter, slippery movements, cycles, and a long fall to the shine. Episode 5 is another race against Pianta fraud, and episode 6 is the Shell Secret, notorious for being unforgiving, even to the most experienced players. But the stage simply can't beat a god gamer such as myself.
That's why Hex is on that shine. Hex is on that shine because he asked to be on that shine.
Oh my god. Episode 7 is our final Shadow Mario stage, which gets us our 43rd shine and lets us enter Bowser, putting me ahead of the relay by just 2 shines. The final stage to Bowser is Corona Mountain, a gauntlet of platforming and janky game mechanics that could leave even the best of players frustrated. Given I had the lead, I took things slow, making sure I especially didn't bump my boat on anything as I floated across the lava. After a cool rocket storage and a brief cutscene to disturb Bowser's family vacation, the final fight begins. The goal of this fight is to use the rocket nozzle and ground pound all 5 of these points on the path to flip it and force Bowser to topple out. From here on, it was really just don't game over on the boss, which I didn't, but I had some close calls.
Oh, dude, the spam sprays. Okay, we have 8 minutes to beat the game. Surely we can do this, right? Surely. Oh, have I told you what the next relay is? I think I did. I told a few people. She ended up not showing up. So I think Steady's doing Corona, and JJ is doing Bowser.
Boom! I finished my run.
And with that, I had won my race against the Pace Relay crowd. If I had completed my first run, it would have been an incredibly boring win, but the way I was able to pull back ahead made the race as exciting as it was meant to be. I checked the comparison to my PB after the run, and I was only off by 1 minute and 5 seconds. Which really means I'm washed and I need to return to running Mario Sunshine again. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who participated in the relay. Regardless of your time or skill, it was a community effort that couldn't have been done without you. And I want to give a special shout out to JJSRL, The SETI Within, and KingJO444 for putting this whole relay together and running it. If you're curious to know where this was streamed, this run happened on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/AscendJoker1. So if you'd like to see me do more funny things like this, make sure to go drop a follow there. And also make sure to leave a like and subscribe on this video so I can continue to make more content like this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Take care.